All right. Hello, everyone. Whoo! It's time again for the Magic 6 PUGs. It's the second edition today. We had a little bit of a blooper last time because we actually put the date of the game on the Euros. And, well, since this is an EU lobby, of course, the Euros are going to be a big thing to consider when we do our scheduling. I hope the sound is alright, because for some reason there was no music at first on the starting screen. There has been some issue going on with the devices, because I've been reinstalling Windows lately, so apparently Streamlabs didn't like that, and I might have to reconsider. Alright, so let's swap the stream. Greetings. Hello there, everyone, and thank you, Pearl, for this follow. Welcome to Magic 6 today. See, let me adjust the camera a little bit. All right. So here we are for some 6v6 Overwatch. So we are right now playing on the 7 HSKW workshop code. It is the July 13th. There you go. July 13th, right after this big wave of mid-season patches. Don't worry, this workshop code already is adjusted. Thank you so much for Toasty and his dev team to taking care of that. Oh, and as it seems like we are ready. Cast R. So it seems like the first map is already set up. We're going to start on Hollywood with some 6v6 action. It's 2-2 roll lock all the way for now. And we're excited to see some action going on. Gonna play so badly. I've been playing only Team Fortress for the past week. Well, we'll see about that, and we'll see about that. How bad you really do. Oh, how good. Let's see. Maybe Team Fortress has awakened a different kind of Denny today. So. Oh, you're Mura. I got you. Avant-Garde, I got you. Hello there. And of course you are on DPS. What else? No surprise here, of course. One of the best Genjis probably on the planet as far as he is playing, and of course he's gonna lock that in. So there he is. Alongside his companions, Chili and Luxstar, are gonna give us the tanks here with the Ramatra and D.Va composition. Really like that. Really resembles what we used to know from the late Overwatch 1 metas, where Rhine D.Va were a thing, but of course Ram wasn't introduced there. So, speaking of Rhine though, we're gonna have a Rhine on the other side with Jay Jonas, who is a familiar face from Semper, so is Nefarious. So these two will definitely be a force to be reckoned with. Giving us the Rhine Zarya. Now that's a classic, isn't it? This is gonna be mental. Oh, I hope so, man. I hope so. Well, Omicron gonna be here on the sniper alongside Pearl with Niche and Yuki as well on the support line here with an Iliari Lucio going on. Of course, on the other teammate, Chili and Luxstar, as set on the tank, Nobody and Mura. Gonna give us the DPS and Unorthodox and Obito on the support line. So 6v6 it is. Attacking side with the Rhine Zarya, gonna take the rotate up the high ground. Of course, that is very clever here. You have some good sidelines as well for the Widow, and it's very hard to really get you off this position, but Nobody is already there. Trying to be a nuisance. Has to be forced out though. Recall is already used. They try to go quick here. Now they have seized their position on the high ground, run it down mid, but Mura, of course, who else is going to give himself a 2k here, taking also the turret here, pylon, and as you can see, there it is. So, even though the speed was good with the setup going through high ground, they weren't fast enough, and they left somebody behind. It was Mura who was then taking care of everyone in the back line. So, no chance there. Oh, hello there, Aidzon. Well, I hope so. Up that ass on Magic6, you know where to find us. Anyone who wants to join, just give us a hint. Just go with exclamation mark Magic6. There you go. So Pearl gonna take out Nobody. So at least you have the nuisance of that tracer off. Omicron wasn't even able to take a scope before he got that sleep dart off, and now it's gonna be the purple on top. Luxstar will take care of the Widowmaker on top. No swap so far from the team. Now Luxstar losing the mech though. Taken out as well. So good chance for them to really get through, but still, they have some forces left, but now with Obito Mura are both biting the dust. That should be surely it. here for the pink team. Is still going to commit to that with a tree here, but the Chili with that annihilation is also going to be shattered in that. Pearl also adding that seismic slam here with the beat is also going to stabilize that pink team. They want this point for good as nobody makes it back on the point, just to be scrapped off immediately before even really touching. So, oh, you're again waiting for food. Well, let's hope it arrives before 8 p.m. Team Mura, though, gonna take that. That's gonna be the graph attempt here. And still, Mura takes 2 out. But can they even get back on the point? They cannot. No. That was such a good try here. That was winnable. As you could see, Mura knew that, probably made the call here to go with a Nano Blade. But he had to avoid the graph. He still got 2 kills off, but they could delay that retake so much that the pink team will still take first point here with 4 minutes on the clock. So they can be happy with that. Luke Star will actually make it back into that mech. Also, Nefarious dropping very low because he got the Goomba Stomp on top of his head. And the DPS of the blue team doing God's work, taking out 2 already. Pearl takes out at least nobody. It's gonna ease the pain a little bit. But other than that, not really much gain from here. Pearl still staying alive. Really like that composition so far of both teams. Where you have the Ryan Zarya that likes to stick together, but also the Ram and Diva can help out each other. You have, of course, a Chili that is oh, that needs to be an E. Luxstar is looking for that. No, actually not looking for Pearl here. It's going to be that Captive Sun in the backline. It's going to take the kill onto a Chili. Luxstar is going to go. It's going to go for a ride here with Nefarious on that pin. But again, even though he gets pushed back, it's Mura just hunting for the clips, and there's going to be the 3Ps of him. Taking out the entire opposition there. Could even add a 4th one. Is not going to proceed in doing so because nobody will take that kill. But Nefarious instead is going to die to that. And as you can see, he's really enjoying his time. Mura, lucky for Mish. And he got out in time. So, back to the drawing board. Very extended fight here. Omicron, though, ready for the Riptire. Maybe keep it for Mura's Blade here. There's going to be a Nano Blade coming up, as we can see. And we know who to watch out for, obviously. It's going to be the star from Finland. There you go. There he is. It's going to be the Nano Blade. He immediately takes out Omicron before he can even pop that tire. He goes off on to kill Yuki here. Mish dies as well. He hunts down Jonas. And Nefarious died in the front line. Make it a perfect 15-player kill streak for that mad Genji on the blue side. Pearl's still behind here with the Captive Sun. It seems that nobody caught a glimpse of that. Oh, and Riot runs into that. There's going to be the recall trigger. But Pearl also going to be burrowing down, but now takes the duel against nobody. But there's going to be Obito on top of the roof, just making sure that nobody is fine and dandy for now. But once he moves in there, it's going to be goodbye for nobody. Also, Luxstar taken out of that mech. And that seismic shock really paying dividends here. Pearl with a great work is going to make it back to the team. So that should be the stability they're looking for. But still, there's going to be the kill on Mish, of course. Shatter also Nefarious somehow in the back line. Now that's something to behold. Going to take on Orthodox for a ride. Very low though, 115 HP. There's no healing passive here for Nefarious. So he will need the heals here. Mura taking a lot of damage. Will be taken out if finally, but Luxstar will launch that bomb in. Nefarious blocks that. It's also going to be the lamp committed from Yuki. And Luxstar. Yep, that's not going to be timely. Luxstar's going to be taken out before they can even recontest this. There should still be some staying power. Annihilation and Tree of Life would be ready for that, but do they really want to try to punch through? It does not look like it because Nefarious is going to keep them at bay. And there you go. Second point cap. 2.5 minutes still to go. And that pink team is looking so good right now, but still, we know what this blue team is capable of doing. So Obito, Mura, and Genji comp. They've never played together, but still they show off very good synergy, and the Nano Blades have been very juicy so far. As to be expected from such a capable player as of Mura himself. There's going to be now the Nano ready as well. The Blade, and there you go. Lamp is gone. Nefarious steps out of the lamp, and Mura is hunting down the targets. Yuki going to be the one here to fall next. Will not be able to get anything else though. It's going to be the tire from Omicron, but Unorthodox will take it out. Will take out Omicron actually. Who was he launching his tire from? Excuse me. Well, that's not the best thing. Interestingly though, we see a swap from Jay Jonas. It's going to be the post bomb onto Nefarious. Takes a lot of damage here in 8 Chili. Gonna go out with the team. It's gonna be the kill here. Yeah, pretty much getting spawn camped here. 90 seconds still to go. Omicron with another swap now onto the Bastion. We see a Zarya swap as well from Luxstar. So the off-tanks have literally just chosen to swap each other. Literally, Diva versus this Zarya. Jonas gonna hunt down on Orthodox, but Mira again with a 2-piece here. So many kills coming out from that Genji. As per usual, it's gonna be the third one as well. He looks for Nefarious. He's gonna get that kill as well. It's gonna be the fourth one. J. Jonas doesn't want to end on the wrong side of the statistic. Pearl, on the other half, trying to get something done here with that seismic shock. At least gets a kill, but immediately gets taken out as well. But it is a good kill. Obito is down here, so lots of healing is gone, but Unorthodox is still there to help out. Oh, that window with a fire strike. You could see that Unorthodox was not enjoying that. Luke Star's getting bullied around, but Unorthodox trying to keep him alive. It's going to be the Shatter, though, here in front. Chili is going to be taken for a ride, but will still be alive for now. J. Jonas is going to launch that bomb into the backline. No kills from that, but still, the pink team has the advantage here. 23 seconds to go. Not much to work with, though. Mura is coming out of that spawn with a blade, but Nano's not quite ready, but could be still an option with that pulse bomb as well, and Unorthodox being able to launch that tree, and still Mura's gonna commit on that blade. First kill immediately secured, but Nefarious will take out the Genji. Omicron drops way too low, and now there's going to be the tree to stabilize that front line of the defending team here. That should be right enough healing. They make it back here with both of the tanks there. The damage is already done with Yuki dead. So the pink team running out of steam there at the end. Luxstar going to receive that nano in the end, but the pink team is just trying to squander here, trying to get some stability going, but they just can't do it. 2 points at least for the pink team. But what a close call. This is really fun game so far. But I think we cannot be surprised that Mura is taking apart the opposition. The Genji slicing, dicing his way through this formidable group of individuals performing so well on these Magic 6 pucks. It's so good to see. But now we'll flip the sides. Their defense, not too shabby. But now's the question if the blue team can counter that fantastic push of the pink team. All right. So, it's time to see what everybody will pick. The DPS line of the blue team will stick to their guns as they whip out the Trace and Genji yet again. And the Chilean Luxstar, they will go with a Ram Zarya composition. Almost like a modern Rhine Zarya, you could say. On the other half, though, that's quite interesting. The pink team on the defense opting for a double bubble composition. The classic, as we are known from Overwatch 1. Winston and Zarya, that composition usually is so much fun. But on the first point, that is what I find really remarkable. Usually with that dive defense, gonna be a little weird, but still, when J. Jonas can keep Nefarious alive, they shall do that. That's still something that can work. You can control the cafe, you can control the top grounds, keep up the pace. Maybe dive something in the backline. Maybe the Iliadi as well. Mura on the Widow. What is he doing? Never mind, he's gonna swap away. Probably just going in for the pop shot. On the other half, though, nobody will open it up with that kill onto Pearl. So the Pharaoh's already out. Mura going in here, gets purpled, needs to be a little bit careful. That's going to be a lot of damage because J. Jonas has swap position, is on top of that roof, hunting down the targets. It's going to weaken the entire backline here, but still the blue team will take a few kills. Still it's stable with 2 tanks in front. So they can try to whip out the fight. It's really even, though, we have to say. Pearl is already back here. Luxstar drops very low. It's going to be taken out here by J. Jonas. Both tanks bite the dust here for the blue team. The pink team's going to stabilize that. Nobody. Oh, almost made it out by J. Jonas. That was a great right click here. Follow up just fine. So already a minute off the clock. Lobby surprisingly balanced. Yes, it is. It really is. Lots of chances for both teams to win. All these 12 players. It's so fun. It's so fresh to say that. 12 players. See it, Chili. Using all of the techniques of the Romatra to stay alive. Hero will get the kill onto Pearl. Now Omicron is out of that burrow. Has to be a little bit more careful, but that's immediately followed up by the team. Bubble, of course, used here onto him. Luxstar will take out the Nefarious, though. That is pretty dangerous here also for Chili, but at least there was the Nemesis form keeping him alive. There's going to be Pearl behind with the barrage. The kill onto Obito is secured, but nobody can counter that. That's okay. Forget that sentence. Anyways, there's going to be the nano now for J. Jonas. Also launches in the graph, and Chili needs to die here, but it won't happen that easy. Now Nefarious will zone the Mafia with the bubble. That should be a kill, but Chili just has way too much damage reduction. And the blue team, they wipe the floor here on the back of that Captive Sun, and nobody just going ham. And that's going to be insult to injury for Nefarious to die here as well. So, more than half of the time bank needed to be used here for the blue team to push this attack to the limit and get that first point. It really cost them a few resources, but actually, if you think about it, not too much. Unorthodox, the only person really to use an ultimate here in these engages. On the other half, though, Nefarious was in that primal rage. We've seen that. Graf and Nano also committed to that. They really wanted to win that fight. Now they are on the big foot. On the back foot, old Weiss. Omicron goes deep. Needs a little bit of protection here. Nobody trying to hunt down that Venture. Gonna secure the kill. J. Jonas at least with a trade here onto Obito. Nobody's still being such a nuisance, but only needs like one hit to flip over 50 HP. Gonna be that. That's healing now received. Nefarious is gonna be taken out. So the Ramatra in front, going strong. There's gonna be the pulse pump. Doesn't stick onto Jonas. So he'll stay alive for just a little bit longer before Chili will scrap him. Pearl's still up top here. Absolutely being such a nuisance. A 2-piece. No, making a 3-piece here. So they have nobody in the backline, and they're fully aware of that. Oh, that pull. Oh, that sleeve that. But still, they wake up the Tracer, but nobody was low HP, so you can get Pearl for securing that kill. Alright, we see a swap here, Chili. Gotta whip out the classic. We see the Rhine now. Of course, a little bit more playmaking potential with that ultimate. It's gonna be now Omicron, though, going into the back line here with that Seismic Slam. And there's gonna be the kill onto nobody, at least. That was a beautifully set up kill, but Chili with the short range pin here. Doesn't matter, though, as the pink team will yet again have the stability. There was the try with the splash damage here, and as you can see, Pearl just knows how to play that Pharah around the deflecting Genji, even though the deflect was already gone. Still, you secure that kill with the splash damage off the ceiling. Pearl getting into position. It's going to be the barrage up top. Blue team should be able to react on that. It's going to be, oh, the beat, though. It doesn't matter. The graph and the barrage. Such a fantastic execution. The combo is so juicy, so tasty of the pink team. J. Jonas, Pearl. That one goes out to you. Magnificent performance of this team. Give me 1 second, chat. Alright. So the blue team is not out of chances yet. They don't have an Ana though, but Mira doesn't care, but still gets the Valkyrie. Oh, Yuki, what's up? Well, not much anymore. Both supports that for the pink team. Mira also receives the bubble, so will stay alive. That blade was so clutch. You take out 2 kills. You take out both of the supports. No healing left anymore. Nefarious would have had the prime rage, but opts to not use it. Could have stabilized that potentially, but now, at least, Jonas makes it out alive, and Pearl is back on the stage, and that's perfect. The Pharah makes it out. 2 kills already secured. Very low supports there. Sees blood in the water. Can't get the kill just yet on Orthodox. Oh, that direct impact is going to take him out. The Captive Sun to no avail. It is so well played here, Luke Star. No bubbles left for you. The Pharah is so strong here on that team. They will take out the next few kills. It's so close now for the blue team. Unorthodox now with that Ana pick, but it might be too late. You have 30 seconds and maybe a little bit of an overtime to get that Nanoblade going. But still, you have so many other ultimates. Both tank ultimates, Shatter and Graph ready. You also have a Pulse Bomb that you can combo with both of those ultimates if you want to. It's going to be the high ground now taken. Nanos one to the Nefarious. It's going to be the Barrage, but nobody gets slept. Can still make it out with a recall, but Unorthodox and Luxstar already dead. So, not much to see here. Pulse Bomb attempt here is not going to get anything. J. Jonas was in the bubble there. No damage done. And now the blue team is even struggling to somehow get onto the points. So much so that they won't even do it. The pink team takes the victory in the first Magic 6 game of the evening. Congratulations, what a fantastic game. GG's to everybody, GG's. And of course, it's going to be Miura with the play of the game, but also Pearl was in a great position to maybe snatch it. That's going to be the blade here. Yeah, we have seen that. We have seen that. Hunting down the targets, bloodthirsty as ever. The Finnish Shadowburn, as we like to call him. But still, despite of his efforts, it was not enough to secure victory. It is what it is, but what a game. What a game. Thank you, Akiyami. Hello there, hello. Greetings, greetings. Damn, that is a full lobby, I have to say. While I'm at it, I'm gonna make an announcement on my Discord, my own Discord. So far, that was a bombastic kickoff. Very close match, very interesting match as well. Really glad to be here. TF2 sniper aim did not, in fact, carry over. Well, maybe you just need to get warmed up. Paris next. No. Alright. So. Hey. Please. Wanted to fall over. So you can already see that the next map is locked in. We're gonna go to Colosseo. And of course now we have to give some time to our real Gulag boy who will balance the lobbies. Bring some new games with some fresh meat. So let's give it some time. But yeah, there you go. That was the first match today. So used to terrible blade breakpoint, wasting dash too much. Yeah, of course, it's two different games basically, right? Compared to the original Overwatch 2, that is. Yeah. Not gonna talk too much about the current state of the game. As said, there was a mid-season patch that made it the world of tanks. I'm not gonna get into the discussion, to be honest. Just on paper, it shocked me too. But I think that people are slowly getting used to it. If it's an improvement to the game overall, though, we'll see. I guess. It's really controversial what happened. But, well, time will tell where we come out. And also there's gonna be that 6v6 take from Aaron Keller waiting around the corner. He has already made an announcement that he is right now finishing it up. And then it's gonna take a week for localization. So, yeah. That's that. So far, so good. But yeah, other than that, it's another casting mission on next week. Supposedly on Wednesday, we're gonna cast the Rupp Goats versus Berlin Monkeys match. It's gonna be the last match of the season. And whoever wins will go into first league. So it's a big deal. It's a very big deal. And, well, for those who have not heard it, it's gonna be my last cast for the Rupp Goats. I will leave the organization. I have decided to do so. So it's also gonna be my farewell cast for now. That is, on the Uniliga. But we'll see. I'm working, of course, on something to stay in the game. I'm not quitting. This is not a goodbye or anything. I will, of course, stick to casting and make the best of it. We'll see where the wind of change will bring me. But it is really, really a bummer. For 2 years, I have been around the Rupp Goats. I have witnessed the very foundation of the teams, and I've witnessed our run for First League. And now here I am, switching it up this time around. But hey, I'm looking back on a great time of Overwatch casting, on very special memories, on a lot of growth as well. Since the channel started off so small, the Asta Rupp channel, and now it's so big with so much prominence, with many Uniliga celebrities going into our stream, having a good time in chat, and for that I am eternally thankful. But as said, it's not gonna be the end. It's only a goodbye from the goats, but I will stick around. I promise. Don't worry. So, the new teams have been fought thanks to Rio Gulag Boy. We're gonna see Coloseo aber next. And we have some fresh gladiators ready to roar. Time to watch the cast. Again, yes sir. Only because you got hired by OWCS. I wish. Let's spoiler. No, that is not the case. Imagine that. Imagine. Where it all started at the ML7 PUGs, and suddenly you see me wearing suit and tie in Anaheim, California or something, casting an OWCS match alongside the very best. Oh, you have time to actually watch the stream? Yes, sir. So, there you go. Let's take a look at the teams. There's Zenyatta and Sim for Mercy. Yes, I'm gonna read that name out as it is. On the tank ladder for the blue team with nobody, Mira on the DPS and Unorthodox and Obito again. So we see not that much movement actually. And on the pink team we also have only a few swaps. J. Jonas and Nefarious again back on the tank, but Magic is taking over for Omicron in this one. Alongside Pearl, and Mazuti is here alongside Yuki now on the pink team's support. They have right now lost this team fight though. Probably gonna give us a little bit of a Sojourn taste. Sojourn, who has a lot of history towards being nerfed recently. Really dropped out of the meta, but could still be useful here because you have two tanks to shoot at. So the railgun gonna be a scary tool here to work with, especially still overclocked. Not the worst ultimate still. It's gonna be a lot of damage though from Mira, who lets nobody taking over the Genji duty here. Is gonna be well, that's gonna be the Shadow and Nefarious. Look at that. The pink team is just rolling through right now. Well, but at least the blue team, they took a few percent of that. Mira with that cop gonna take that battle. As Baptiste's gonna get kicked out of that copy and goes for the kill on the Pearl. Mazuti also drops extremely low. Is gonna take the duel now. And there's gonna be just the punch in the face of Mazuti. Taking care of Mira. In the meantime, Yuki was wandering around with the tanks, keeping them alive. So they have a front line that is providing just enough space to keep the robot under control. Now there's going to be the window going in. Sim for Mercy needs to be very careful here. It's going to take the pillar here as cover. No problem here for the monkey. Good decision here. They have so much space. It's going to be... Oh, the beat is a little bit too late, but now there's going to be nobody going in for the kills, and there's going to be a 3-piece off the back of that. They can stabilize indeed. So the Genjis, even nobody, can make such a show out of this. Good to know that Mura did not make a mistake giving away that Genji. Well, mistake is of course relative because remember, these games are more for fun than anything else, so not really anything on the line, but still. We'll take a look on the performances of the players. And J. Jonas, this time on the main tank duty, has the Shatter. Of course, looking for maybe a target. It's gonna make it out here. It looked like it, but Nefarious got sold here. Still, there's gonna be the Shatter. Now they want to get rid of 2 people here. They will do so, but other than that, the blue team is still taking out so many. It is, of course, Mira in the forefront, who's taking so many lives right here. Looking for the next one as Magic drops extremely low and Simple Mercy. The angry monkey is gonna slap him in the face, take him out. And despite of all the efforts, despite of that Shatter play, it's not going to be enough here. The blue team still has the control. Mira looking to copy somebody, probably going to be a tank here. Pearl with the first skill on the Unorthodox. Mira on the position to maybe refract that Magic. It was the one in front, so you can't really duel that. Gets out alive. Zenyatta with the Diva pick. J. Jonas is going to receive that bump. Lots of damage here pumped onto Simple Mercy. And Zenyatta is going to be taken out of that mech just quickly, so the tank line eradicated. The pink team back in control, but the blue team can be happy for now because they have the forward spawn. You should be able to regroup just before the robot touches the middle spot. Ooh. Wait a minute, what is that? Zenyatta? Is that real? Well, never mind. I would have enjoyed some Jungle Queen plays, but instead we're gonna have the classic Ramatra. The pink team now is finally gaining some meters. Now nobody with another blade going in. Shatter's not gonna hit anything at least here. Mira with a kill here. Magic will take out nobody with that. The pink team is not out of this fight yet, but they're down a few people. They need to look for the kills, but Magic has only one choice but to watch his team die in the flames of the war, and Magic knows that he cannot get out. So it's gonna hard reset on that point. There's the mythic skin, by the way, in play of Pearl. Ooh, man, that was a flick. Okay, then. Mira definitely saw those greetings. See that much? Gonna be the dynamite in the back. Not getting anything done here. Mira will gladly take that duel with Pearl, even though those shots were very intimidating at first. But of course, we're gonna look for that dynamite. Okay, can't really ignite it. Doesn't matter. The explosion will get some people burning. Obito drops a little bit. Now it's going to be taken care of by Jonas. Mira should be a little bit low thanks to that shot. But now with all that space gained, that should be something to act upon. And that is what the pink team is going to do. Simp for Mercy. Going to be gripped right back onto the main straight. A little bit risky here. Mira with a kill onto Mazuti. We like to see that if you are rooting for the blue team. And now gonna be more and more ultimates thrown into that fight. Pearl still looking for that bot. A few shots here. Zenyatta dropping a little bit low, but now sees Pearly out of position, but the coach gun will take care of that. Remember, there's no anti-boop passive here, so of course you can do that. Mira was able to get the Bob up, though. And remember, Bob has gotten buffed. Mira drops very low. Oh, and Pearl will finally get the kill here. Still, Bob is going to be sent here onto the backline, but everybody's rotating away from it, so that Bob is not going to be too useful. Still, Obito's going to be taken out. Zen in front as well dead, and with that kiting they can actually stabilize. Nefarious, Yuki and Mazuti are still both alive, so you can provide enough damage in the front line. Hatchik is also back here, so all good for the pink team. It really looked like they had to kite away, like those many ultimates were gonna be a problem for them, but they are completely fine here. But Mazuti drops way too low. Those sticky bombs will take care of the Baptiste of the pink team, just what you don't like to see. Yuki drops low. Mura knows that, is gonna go after him. He tries to get away, but nobody with the shurikens will take him down, and without any healing, the tanks have no chance to survive. Nefarious will be taken out, but the Rhine will use the pin to get back to the spawn doors, exactly where Mazuti's coming out from. Cast this girl. Yeah, pretty much. Well, I done. Well. So Windows up. Window is used, and Zen is dead. Well, Zen. Well, that's gonna be the... That was a good lamp here. Very important one, otherwise Mazuti would have died here, but... Now we still have Mura in the back. And you need to take the bot with you. Mazuti's gonna take care of that. So we see Yuki swapped away from the brick. So realize that that's not the way. Oh, apparently there is still a heal passive. Usually it should not be active, but I think I see the heal passive still active. So nobody has the blade. It's gonna go deep. I was looking for the grab, and there you go. There it is. That was a good timing, but nobody's just in slicing distance, so Nefarious will die regardless. With a tree in front, there's way too much sustain, but the blue team will now move out of it and take the duels. A few kills still go to the pink team, but it doesn't matter. The blue team is definitely the one to watch out for. And they will keep going. Less than 2 minutes on the clock. They have such a commanding lead right now. Around 60 meters. A little bit more. A little bit less than that. Oh, Hatchik has the Death Blossom. Looking for the according targets. Gonna be a lot of charge here, of course. Magic looking for Zenyatta. Zenyatta drops very low. Nemesis form is gonna run out very, very soon. But there's gonna be the Annihilation gonna be used here, but Mira takes out Mazuti. That is quite big, but Yuki can at least refract. That Zenyatta is also dead here. They want to go into Unorthodox, and it will work now. But there's gonna be the copy with the graph here, but it doesn't matter. Mira will not secure any kills off the back of that, and the pink team will finally win this team fight. And at least they could take care of that forward spawn, I think. Or did they trigger? No, they actually did. Okay, so the blue team can regroup here. At least most part of that. It's gonna be still both DPS ultimates up for the pink team. Nothing on the blue team just yet, but they're close to another tree and the blade. And they make use of it. Simp for Mercy, very low. Look at that. That's a lot of people. Ryan and Ram together. Well, that's gonna be interesting here. Maybe Bob sent in here by Pearl. Simp for Mercy is gonna be... Oh, careful! There's Zenyatta completely zoned off, but nobody will at least take the kill onto Magic. They get Simp for Mercy out just about, but it doesn't matter for now. The pink team will still take the kills. Down to 13 seconds. And the barricade is just now being pushed. The blue team knows that they have enough time. They still have to cap first point, and then the butt scratcher mode is gonna give them a lot of time to work with. So there's 2 kills here. The pink team is not without any defense, but nobody is, of course, looking for that sushi show. The cooking show is up. Nobody looking for Pearl. Pearl is very much isolated here. Is gonna launch himself out, and now nobody goes into the back line. It doesn't matter the beat. Gonna keep everyone alive, and Handshake with that Blossom is going to take him out, but Simp for Mercy is there to at least refrag. That's going to be the shatter now from Simp for Mercy, and with the beat, that should be over. The blue team looking to pick up the pieces, and they will win this game. They will take Colosseo in the second map of the evening. And despite of the efforts, despite of that great performance of the pink team here, on their comeback, it is not enough. The butt scratch mode just takes way too much time. And the blue team can use that to stabilize. The Pochi given us by the nobody himself. It's caught in the grab, and now everybody drops low, and you dash through that. That is the double dash we saw in the kill feed. Such a beautiful execution. And that's that. Woo! Isn't that fantastic? Oh, it re-enabled slow health regen. Why is that, by the way? Did they decide that, you know what? Actually, why not? Why the hell not? Or is there another reason? I would be curious for that. Let me see. I think you can hear the Discord messages. What's going on here? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, those are many people. Gonna go for D&D, so there's that. All right. All right. Wait, you're in? Ijon? No way. Yes, you're in! Let's go! W! 21 people in the PUGs lobby VC. Yes, sir. Well, we are so close to making a second lobby, but we wouldn't have the PUGs bosses for it, unfortunately. So that's a bummer. Well, I mean, we could still split, but the problem is I can't cast both at the same time. I would have to split. But for now, that's not going to be a topic. And the next map is already... it's already selected. We're going to go to Dorado. Yoshi! Wait, is that... I think I know Yoshi, don't I? I think I know Yoshi. Is that Kyoshi from... Wait a minute. I'm gonna check that up before I'm spreading any misinformation. I mean, there's many Yoshis out there, so it could be anyone. It is... Purse is definitely from the Uniliga. God dang it. I know that Yoshi. I must know that Yoshi. Is that Kyoshi? Or is that... It must be Kyoshi, right? Anyways, we're gonna refer to that person, of course, as Yoshi, because that is how we see them here. Alright. Oh, we're just waiting for the last takes. Then we are ready to raw. You know, as they say, let the beast roar. Alright, of course with Dorado we have a different take of a map. Hollywood usually has those switches. There are some situations where Brawl is pretty good at point A and C, but on B you have a lot of dive power. And here on Dorado, it's usually just dive power. There isn't much to do really with Brawl. There is potentially some Brawl defense possible on point C, but other than that... Wait, what? I'm in favor of you showing us all the beautiful things you brought from Dokumi during a break or at the end of the stream. Unfortunately, I forgot to ask about that last week. All of it? Well, I mean, we can do that, but still. Anyways, let's switch the scene here. There you go. Dorado. Low-key wish I could have played 66 Dorado. Well, what can I say, brother? Maybe next time. Maybe next time. How much did you buy? I bought like a worth of 400 euros and got gifted a lot since I was a helper. And at the end of everyone finishing up their booths and actually disassembling everything, you can sometimes receive gifts from them. Some of the artists don't want to take everything home, and so they just gift you stuff, and it's so insane. I've got so many cool gifts. Sometimes they want to throw away some prints of theirs. I'm like, no, you're not touching that. That's mine. Give that to me. Before you throw it away, give it to me. Thank you very much. So we have some fresh people here. Oh, Cringe Alarm already with a kill onto Pearl. Mazuti drops slowly thanks to that purple. So, what the hell? Wait, where was Cringe Alarm at? Cringe Alarm was going for a flank. Oh my word. Okay then. And we see a Doomfist. Doomfist Winston. Well, of course on tank that was never possible in Overwatch 1. So we like to see that. That's very special here. We also... Oh, never... Careful there for first. She should be fine here. Smack onto Zenyatta's face. Omicron, yeah, love drops way too low, and SCU on front. They Chili just needs to jump in. Oh, welcome to the party. Zenyatta with the two-piece is going to be taken out. Nope, not yet. Now Zenyatta's dead, but Cringe Alarm is already dead. So the blue team, they're really taking this defense to a different level. Such aggression, but right now the pink team has all of the answers to this aggression. First point seems to be capped. Nobody's in position to really recontest. So they're setting up already for that second match. That second point. The movement. Oh, knows that Obito is there. And of course, you don't want the challenge of Doomfist in those close quarters. Still, Yoshi drops a little low, so we'll be careful. Don't bite off more than you can chew. The golden rule. Yeah, that would take a while, Akiyami, really. Oh, heck. Also, it's gonna be the peel here, thanks to that DM. Yuki gonna be pushed away. Shatter from Zenyatta in the backline. Gets a few here, and you will get the kills here. Look at that. I was talking about the Brawl not being an option here. Well, I was wrong, huh? Even though the Zenyatta's gonna die here, still the play potential is very much possible here. And there's gonna be Cringe Alarm with that Bumblebee skin. Which I really like, to be honest. To me, personally, the best skin of this entire series. Might even get it, even though I'm not the biggest Bastion player. Matter to me. Cringe Alarm will see Yuki with that punch. Otherwise, that bullet spray would have gotten the kill. Yoshi hunting down Obito. It's gonna be... Oh, yeah, of course. It's gonna be taken out with that. Yuki gonna launch that in. Bomb also gonna be sent in. Ijon will be taken out, though. Still the bomb will get the kill onto Luke Star. There was that Suzu invested, and now with that nano in front of the Zenyatta, you just want to bail. You don't want to stand in front of that angry monkey, but Pearl, yeah, just gonna do that. Yuki has no escape either, but it was Cringe Alarm with that sticky nade taking the kill, and Mish on the Mercy with a kill onto Chili. Now that's certainly something. And well, I was talking about the Brawl being effective here, but Zenyatta now has realized that maybe there are better options, even though the Ryan is fun and all. It's gonna be the Winston Diva. So back to 2017 or something? Back in the days when Overwatch League was just starting, or the good old full dive was the thing. On the other half, Yoshi still sticking to the Doomfist, but Chili threw that Winston out of the window and is going for the Diva here. So more peel power. classic off tank here. Omicron will take out Luke though. He's trying to be a nuisance in the background, but doesn't work here. And with Yuki now, that should be enough trouble for the pink team to not be able to recuperate from that one. Zenyatta's very lucky to have Cringe Alarm around the corner, but Yoshi will take the kill here. Doesn't matter though, Mish is in the position to get the kill here. So Cringe Alarm is back. Now the Impy hits 5 here. Can you really follow up on that? There's going to be Zenyatta in front, pretty much trapped. Cringe Alarm will get the kill to Luxstar. Yoshi dies as well. This Bastion is just way too good right now. So aggressive as well. The purple is applied. There's going to be the kill of the Cringe Alarm, but the damage is already done. The blue team has done what they needed to do. Mish was looking for Res here. Res was on cooldown though, unfortunately. So none of these players can be brought back to life just now. You have to wait. It doesn't matter. For now, the blue team, even with decimated numbers, taking the pink team apart. A Chili is out of that mech, but is farming very quickly. Another one. Pearl will take out Obito. Well, that is good news here for the pink team. They don't have that much time anymore. Still, it's got to be the rest now from Mish. Luxstar also swapped out that Sombra. Now on the soldier here, Cringe Alarm looking for some targets to blow up, and there's everybody on top here. There's going to be a lot of damage at the bomb. It's going to be sent behind that bridge. No kill of that. Cringe Alarm still looking for the kill. It's going to be taken out. No, the pink team not looking too dandy right now. It's going to be the copy though invested. Pearl thinks this could be winnable still, but Zenyatta looking for the kills. And look at them all grouped up. Needs to use the prime rage though to stay alive, and juggles Luxstar to death. It's Chili next on the list of that monkey, but Yuki is there. There's going to be the Goomba Stomp here on Pearl with a 2-piece in front. Wait a minute, it doesn't matter. Zenyatta, that try was so audacious, but it doesn't work here for now. Still, Cringe Alarm is back, and again, the Bastion. That Bastion is just way too strong, it seems like. And the pink team, they had everything under control, it seemed like, but nothing worked here. Now they're down to 60 seconds. Bro, that was a great copy. Honestly, this bomb was so good. And Jay Jonas, thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate it. Also, Mish 15 minutes ago. Sorry for not seeing that. Thank you so much, of course. And Obito's gonna say thank you as well for that kill onto Pearl. And again, the pink team not looking too good. Cringe Alarm. That Bastion is doing so well. The dive needs to respect the Bastion here so much. Just can't stabilize. Now down to 30 seconds. One breakthrough. One good team fight. It's gotta be Yuki now. Launching the Kitsune Rush. Wanted to get fast onto the scene, but where's the rest of the team in the back? Pearl though gets the kill of the Zenyatta. That is a huge one. Can they stabilize on there? There's a tank gone, but Cringe Alarm will take out Luxstar. It's a 5v5, but it's difference in roles. But Obito takes on Yuki, so Cringe Alarm will die here. It's an absolute chaos. Both tanks for the pink team are still available though. Just don't C9 now. It's not gonna happen. And Chili has the point under control. Bomb would be ready here. It's gonna be the bomb though from Ijon. Launched it. Still the bubble from Zenyatta will keep everybody safe. Yoshi with the kill onto Omicron here. So the Winston takes out Obito. Wait a minute. What is that? Oh, Mish is dead now too. The supports are in the dust. That must be the chance for the big team to shoot through. And there is it. The kills, they keep coming in. It's Cringe Alarm and Omicron back in front, but of course the tanks will take him out here, it seems like. But it doesn't matter for now. Oh, no! No! That's a C9.5. The tanks, they wanted to provide the front line. They wanted to keep Cringe Alarm and Omicron away from that point, but they just couldn't do it. They couldn't. So the second point is not kept. The pink team will not be happy about this. Oh my word. Oh, they must be fuming. Oh man, there was that chance. There was that chance to at least make it the second point, but would you look at that? They make it back onto point. Omicron and Cringe Alarm can stabilize just enough for Obito to come back. And that's enough. That's all you needed. Obito. So, tables are turned now. The blue team, the aggressors this time. And Ijon, well, I would have been surprised if you would not have picked that wrecking ball. Oh yeah, and there's the little Space Ranger hint. Let's see how they fare with this. The pink team, they had such a good look in between, especially Pearl was having that team on their back. Such a heavy backpack to carry. And still it was not possible. And Ijon swaps off that ball and is going onto the Mauga? Excuse you! Well, at least the skin is respectable. Anyways, Ryan Mauga. Now that's a lot of beef in the front line. But still, Mauga is quite nerfed. That version of the game. So, still a lot that you can do. There's also a D.Va front end. Ijon, look at that. Goes in aggressively. And the pink team, though, is the one with the most stability. They take out 3 pretty much immediately. And now the tanks are stuck behind. Maybe looking for a kill or 2 here. They try to at least Mazuti is at least in the back line here, but there's no access. Mazuti now with the next skill. The blue team not looking too fine here. It's a little bit too chaotic. They don't really regroup that. And with that, they give away a lot of time here. Oh, careful there, Obito. Okay, Pearl takes a shot here. Needs to stay defensive for now. Should be fine. The pink team is still stable in front. And Yata drops way too low. Oh, but Pearl needs to be careful. Because the Cassidy was aiming for them. But still, the Virus will get the job done. Cringe Alarm, though, will get the kill onto Luxstar before getting taken out by Pearl. In response. Oh, God. So frontliney. So strong here, though. Omicron needs to be dead here. Pearl gets out by the skin of their teeth. Only a few HP left. And Mazuti is trying his best to heal him up. Gonna happen right here. More than half gone here. There was the attempt with an A, but it doesn't really work here. Lots of work for Mazuti. Keep everybody alive. It's gonna be the EMP, and all 6 are hit by that. Can they get the kills, though? It doesn't seem like it. Instead, Ijon will at least get taken out of the mag, but Achille will use... Don't bomb here now. It's in the middle of that, but will just survive. But Luxstar doesn't, because Achille wasn't in the position to really DM that. And now there is the breakthrough. There is maybe the start of the end. Achille still going into the back line here. Wants to get as much of a stall as possible. Oh my, but now the DM is gone and Achille doesn't make it over the roof. So that's going to be a stagger here. Mazuti is dead now. Also kind of late. Pearl will take out Omicron, but it doesn't matter still. The pressure is too much. Yoshi will be taken out here as well, despite of the healing of Yuki. Luxstar also was back there, but it doesn't matter. They all just flush onto the point. Not even. They get taken out before really touching. So, first point, done and dusted. Good hold at first for the pink team, but once they were crushed, there was no situation in which they could have stabilized. And now the pink team responds with a swap. They themselves will get us the Samoan man, the double minigun wielding behemoth. Yoshi is going to give us that, and both Bastions dead here for some reason. Alarm takes themselves out. There, Yoshi, it's going to be a lot of damage, of course. Can just poke almost for free on that position. That's interesting. With a Mauga, you can make sure that the dive needs to be way more careful, especially Zenyatta falls, but the DM is going to help a lot, and that is exactly the issue here. EMP is going to be launched in, but can they really follow up? Looks like at least they could get Ijon out of mech. No, he's going to do that himself. And Shinny with a 3-piece here. Yoshi goes deep. Once they get the kill to Cringe Alarm, but Cringe Alarm has his number. Can get the kill here. But it's Chili, what a play here. 3 kills on that D.Va. Still, Cringe Alarm is there. Needs to be a kill here, but Cringe Alarm is in that Bastion form, and now Chili needs to be careful because behind there's Ijon trying to help out the Bastion. Is not going to succeed in doing so. So at least you can stall a little bit. There's not much to do here. Zenyatta with a swap. We're going to see the Hog instead. Another new tank here. Pearl going to be taken out. Never mind. The other way around. Pearl takes out Obito. Stays alive. And Chili now with a bomb in front. Going to be launched here. The bomb actually takes out Niche as well. The blue team not looking too fresh right now, but they still have 2 minutes left in the tank. So, all the chances. Luxstar with another swap here, so still wants to hunt down the tank line here. Zenyatta, of course, should be the first target here to go. TP out into safety. And we see Zenyatta with another swap. Realizes that the Reaper was meant for them. It's going to be the Rhine instead. Rein Diva here, so lots of frontline power, but of course you need to respect the miniguns of Yoshi. Nobito takes the kill on the Pearl. It's gonna be the cage though in front of Zenyatta. Has the window though to assist him. The Nano onto Yoshi will gain a lot of stability though, and you see that the pink team is just way too stable. It's gonna be the bomb. Send it! Wait, Ijon! Oh no! The 4-piece! Ijon! Oh my word! There is no way that just happened! Ijon the mad lad! Oh my, I'm so ashamed that we did not get that on camera. Oh, can they even... They should be able to retouch this. Chili is still around. Nobito will take the first kill, and it is a huge one. Yuki is out. Bob will be sent on. Not on the greatest position, it seems like. Though still, it's going to be Pearl. That is... Oh, and also pushing the Bob in that position, though. That is why we didn't hear it. It was set up as a turret on top. That was so well played. And would you look at that after that fantastic play of Ijon. The follow-up from Luke's on Pearl on the other side. And the pink team is back in the saddle. Can they maintain this? 30 seconds still to go. Cringe alarm. Has that ultimate up. So the artillery fire could be something, but it can't really come. Wait, and Omicron is dead. Wait, that's not the greatest news here. Mish could get into a position to rest that. And that's just gonna happen. So Omicron is back, but you lose Obito in the backline. Zenyatta, though, will take out Luke Star on the other half. So both Reapers are dead. It's an absolute chaos as the blue team somehow wants to get onto the point, but they lose so many in front. And Chili, it's way too good right now in that DM. And there you go. The blue team falls. They will not prevail here. Cringe arm is still on position. They forgot about Ijon, who's still on the point here, but it's now going to be taken out by Yuki himself. And that will finish this round. The pink team, despite of suffering a very heartbreaking C9 there on second point, they can indeed turn this around. And there's the party, and it's Ijon's play, isn't it? Boom. What the hell, that position up top, and then Luke Star also just walks underneath. And there you go. That is perfection just for you. Good stuff, good stuff. Moment. I'm playing Brick like it's Goat's meta. Yeah, don't do that. Even no, don't do that. Never forget. Wow. Whew. That was the next. And ironically, last time I played Brig in a serious manner, might have been Goats. Well. Quite a while since I last played Brig, really. Sometimes I do. When I play Overwatch, which right now isn't exactly too much. Ryan Mauga Rush. We need more of that. Many people would say, oh hell no, get the hell out of here. Sub feels nice, even though I'm being carried. Yeah, Ryan Mauga was a cool try, really. How about JQ Mauga? Oh. That sounds delightful. How about you try that, huh? Anything that involves Junker Queen is anyways down my alley. Just like Junker Queen and Zarya, I would also reckon this is great. Winter felt really fun? Nice. Very good. Yes. I agree. JQ is good against two tanks. Haven't tried. Yeah, that's a good argument. That is why I say you need to play her either with Zarya and just make her the center of the attention, or make her the off tank and just try to go for playmaking that your main tank sets up. JQ at least last time played like beta JQ. Hello there, Toasty, by the way. Welcome, welcome. Spoiler, JQ is not very strong on 1.8.3. Dang it. Well, that's sad. Now we see more and more people coming in. Oh, those are some new names. Jesus. There goes my trump card, right? Sad times. Sad times. You picked the tank icon. Well, you haven't... Oh, yeah, indeed you did. Oh, Jesus. I'm throwing, he says. We'll see about that. At least it's gonna be an interesting map. Next one is King's Row. And ironic if you feel like playing tank for the first time since Overwatch 1. Well, we are. Give me a second though, guys. Got Diamond Overwatch 1, which was my peak. Oh, nice. In Overwatch 1, I never made it to Diamond on either role. In Overwatch 2, I actually peaked Masters on tank, like 5, 6 seasons ago or something. But then I got hard stuck Diamond again, and then I, well, stopped playing Overwatch at some point, or at least actively, so... Still, obviously, I'm keeping up with the game because I'm casting it. I'm watching a lot of streams. So I know what's going on. I know what's up. And I read all the patch notes. So even though I'm not playing it actively right now, doesn't matter. You don't need to play the game to educate yourself and know what's going on. That's what I learned for casting. Same goes for Valorant, for example. You don't have to play Valorant to understand Valorant. So. Alright, so we have... Omicron, I think they still put you on support. We have 3 tanks. Oh, okay, it's gonna be the swap here. Alright, so Omicron's gonna be on the pink team. Okay, it's gonna be still... Ah, okay. Booba is gonna be taken over to Telos. So whenever we are ready, we can go in. Siri Gulakboy hasn't played a single one himself yet. The PUGs boss really in his PUGs boss role and nothing else, it seems like. Huh, that's cool. Alright, if we going in? Yes, we are. Alrighty, let's swap the scene. Let's get into the game. Now we can hear something and see how King's Row is gonna fare. Oh boy, if there's not gonna be at least one team that goes Ryan Zarya, I'm gonna puke. Oh, Toasty started spectating. The man himself is joining our lobby. Would you look at that? Well then, let us see what we can do. And what I said, well, there you go. There's the Ryan Zarya on the blue team for the defense. The red team, though, they will try the Jungle Queen. Is that the real thing? Well, Omicron, make me proud then. Mainly also don't play due to my terrible headache. Oh, you have a headache. Alright, man. Get well soon, man. Get well soon, man. Alright. Right. We have some new people here. Booba and Telos gonna be here. Or Baba. Baba and Telos on the support line for the pink team. We also have shots 12. Oh my, that was a lot of damage already onto the pink team here. On the other half, we have some swap ups here. J. Jonas and Ijon back at it on the tank. Oh, that's gonna be a feisty one. Careful there, Omicron. Maybe love charge again, obviously, for J. Jonas. Not that much, to be fair. Steep dart. Hit him. So. Die out for a little bit. Omicron too much in front, of course. That's a lot that goes into keeping a Junker Queen alive. And as you can see, the kills that keep coming in. Mura, though, is still around. Not for long, though. Backline will be safe. Ijon here with another Transformers skin. Optimus Prime 1. Ruling right now. So that's an early Riptide with Simple Mercy. That's interesting. We now launched in. There's no real counter to that unless somebody actually takes that one down. Shots 12. We'll take that Simple Mercy a little bit too low, and he gets right into the trap, and Ijon will take him out here. But Crinchalam also killed themselves here, and there's too much pressure in front for Ijon, who blocks the shatter and shatters everyone behind. And would you look at that? Thanks to it, that defense is gonna stand here despite of all the efforts of the pink team to go through. But it is Ijon here, the hero of this team fight. That is insane. That is flipping insane, man. He has still the juice, you know. He still has that old feisty fight of his. Careful there, Mura. Gotta be chased. Taking it easy here. Also close to Blade. But the timing needs to be correct here. It needs to be ready to help out the teammate. Gotta be the foul player in front. And there you go. That's gonna be the Blade now. Mazoot is gonna fall to that. So at least you take out one of the most valuable players here. Mura not in position to go for more. It's gonna be the beat here as well for the pink team. But it doesn't reach Mura, who is inside of that hotel. Grab also in front. Nefarious though is still there. But Crinchalam will launch an attack with the artillery fire. But no kill from that. Still, Ijon brought back to life is gonna take Omicrons though. And Mura with Simple Mercy, but still can the pink team somehow get something done here? Nefarious will receive a nano here. Lots of damage pumped into him. The Rhine will stay alive for now though. There's the shatter in front because Ijon is just way too smart and sees that Nefarious is trying to swing the lamp. And the pink team at least takes 59.8% out of this endeavor, but it is not enough to bring themselves into a good position here. So far, we have to say it's an MTD. Ijon is just playing Nefarious like a fiddle. We have to say it's going to be the window in front, and then the Fire Strike launch into the mag. Omicron gets way too much damage here. There's going to be the pin, but it doesn't matter. Look at Simple Mercy, who is just blowing everyone to smithereens here. Now we are down to less than a minute, and they want to cut off Mura, who's still alive. Oh, right. I think it was shots 12 actually down there. Simple Mercy ready for that. Junker Tire looking for it's gonna do that. There's gonna be 2 kills. Both tanks are dead, but Simple Mercy will take the kill on Omicron. Doesn't matter though because Mura again takes Simple Mercy out. But Crinchalam is not done yet. Artillery fire gonna be an issue here in the backline. Now too much is going on here, but Crinchalam can't make it back out because the nade was still on cooldown. And finally, the pink team, they can stabilize a little more. It's gonna be more percent. Second tick here. The Ijon would be ready for a recontest, but Mazoot isn't because Telos is too precise on those shots. And there you go. First point actually capped. There was an endeavor and a half, and you could see Omicron, who was not really enjoying his time on the Junker Queen. Unfortunately, really not the greatest choice. Into Rhine Zarya Queen just doesn't flourish, we have to say. Both, even in 5v5, are very treacherous to deal with. They're just ignoring Nefarious, right? He was just taking those swings. And the pink team is clever in taking the space like that because you want to make sure that the enemy cannot trap you in this archway. With a brawl composition, you can keep these people at bay, but if you take the space early, you can even prevent them from touching the card before it's really under the archway. So now you pushed past it. Gonna be in not the worst position here. Many ults available. It's also gonna be a Nano Blade. The pink team has so much momentum on their end. But still, the blue team close to their ultimate. There's gonna be the graph made for J. Jonas looking for Mura, but the Nano Blade will get the kill onto Bazuti. Crinchalam at least gets the kill onto Buba, but Mura with the 2-piece here, at least on the blue line. Crinchalam up top, very aggressive. Nefarious here with a shatter, but that's gonna. Oh, wait a minute! Oh, shots! But there's no chance you can survive that. The shield is not perfectly placed here because of that Graf and Mura, though, with the 2-piece here, will destabilize that recontest. Jonah struggling for his survival. Not gonna get away on that. And there you go, second point. Cap the pink team. They were in a stranglehold, but they have broken free, and now they are ravaging through this map. Yeah, you did say that, Toasty. I was still hoping that in this game maybe it works. I just love Junker Queen gameplay. That's all. Wait a minute, what? Got it. Wait, what? Okay, that's weird. Okay, shots 12 for the kill though onto Sin for Mercy. Mizuki drops very low. Mura needs to go for it. Cringe alarm! That's a lot of trouble, and they try to peel for Mura here, who still gets out alive. Mish. That Lucio, that's gonna be just a perfect situation for the pink team. They're still rolling through, and Blade is still ready. So is the Nano. So you have a Nano Blade to finish it all off. Simple Mercy would have an answer to that with the tire. But can you really stabilize? They need to be quick. It's gonna be the final bend. Everybody stacked on the left side. You just need that Nano to go in. No, first of all, Simple Mercy. Oh, 40 HP tire, just one sneeze and that's all over. But now Mura sees the situation, so it's receiving the Nano, goes into the backline here, gets one kill at least onto Mizuki, perhaps the next one onto both Mish and Cringeala, but just can't finish the kills. Aijon will kill the Nefarious instead, and Mura, oh, okay, Mish definitely didn't feel that. Oh, Simple Mercy drops so low, but Mura cannot finish off the kill. So shots 12 on the Tracer now. Oh, and the DPS are doing a great work, but now Cringeala is in the third form looking for the kills. If it has to deal with more than just Mira, it's gonna be the Sleek that taking him out. Telos, such a great job here. Beat will stabilize him for a little bit, but not for long, because the damage is just way too much. Simple Mercy makes it past the grab, just on point to get absolutely shattered, quite literally. And there you go. The pink team will finish this map. They were brought to almost overtime in the first point. And would you look at them now? They have not let themselves down. They have not let anybody down. They cap point C with 40 seconds still on the clock. Such a fantastic display. You never know in Overwatch. You never know. The pace can change so quickly. And now would you look at that, they have booked their ticket into the overtime in case the blue team even makes it to the end. And with finishing with some time, they also have it winnable. So, let us see what happens. We'll take the switch. The blue team on the Rhine Zarya here, but generally, this is a very classic brawler. Bastion Mei with a Lucio and Moira. Now that is some fancy footwork, don't you think? On the other half, we still have the Rhine Zarya. Different approach though here. Try to play more sightlines. You try to play the high ground a little bit more with shots 12 and Mura on the Ashe and Genji. Baba can help out. That both the tanks and Telos to reposition. Baba can pretty much do anything they like, to be honest. Just help out wherever you can. So let's see how it goes. Doors are open. Carpet is rolled out. Let's see the action. Oh, the wall. Oh, the wall. Omicron, be careful there, my friend. Look at that. My Simple Mercy has no chance here. Just caught in the middle. Nefarious is going to take that kill. And would you look at Aijon just dropping way too low. Cringe alarm will take out shots 12, but it doesn't matter. The pink team just has way too much stability. They want to go for the last few kills. They will continue in doing so. It won't clear out the entire team, but it is just enough. And now, let's get away from that overextension. First team fight in the books. They only need to be careful. They cannot disengage once the wall is there. That is exactly what's going to happen now. Omicron and Nefarious. Why would you do that with that Mei? Oh no, the statue was such a death trap with that Mei wall. Such a simple play, but it's all you need to do. Simple Mercy gonna be the hero of this first point here. That wall way too deadly, and that's the first point. That's over. The pink team is not in a position to re-engage here. The blue team will take space early, push them back, and Nefarious was peeking there aggressively, but as you can see, they have no chance of touching. More than 5 minutes available for that blue team to push through. It's going to be the wall here, but Omicron somehow makes it out alive. to Mizuti. Gonna add that Coalescence here. Ijon gets the kill onto Nefarious, and would you look at that? The tank with the speed boost and the Coalescence in the back. Just way too much firepower. And they roll over that pink team. While Cringe Alarm is having the time of their lives. Just pushing that card. Completely alone. Just relaxing. Looking fancy in the new skin. Headache is getting very brutal. Might have to cut the pucks short. My health keeps getting worse like that. Hey man, you do you, man. If you don't feel well, you can stop whenever you like. I don't mind. And as long as nobody else would find it, I would assume they would all have understanding then. Go for it. But in the meantime, who doesn't have understanding for anything that the enemy team is doing, it's the pink team, and especially Mura on that Nanoblade 3-piece and a full team wipe on that. And now that's a great position now, because the card has barely made it past the archway. And now you have that situation that I was describing earlier. Now you have this archway that you can defend with a sprawl composition. And you still have Mura and Shots 12 who can play somewhat range and high ground at the same time. Oh, Simple Mercy! Ooh, a little bit too aggressive. Look at that shatter, and the answer is, well, not sufficient, as we can see that the counter shatter is not enough here. And the pink team yet again will take this teamfight victory upon only using a singular ultimate. Yeah. Still have a lot to work with. Beat has got to be so crucial as well, and against so many things, actually. See, it's going to be the grab in front. Beat is going to be used here first. May ultimate out as well for Simple Mercy, looking for the target. But now look at that, the beat is a little bit too late from Bubba, and there's already 2 people dead. The pink team has no chance to really survive here. 3rd person dead, as well as the 4th. Shots 12 taking that duel. Still Simple Mercy needs to budge. But it doesn't matter, because J. June is going to take over the chase. There was still Talos behind. Talos will take out Cringe Alarm and Sleep Mish in a position where Shots 12 can actually pick up the kill. So you have 2 kills here. The pink team can definitely recontest, but they have to wait for Talos to come back. And there's no beat available for Bubba that you could use for an aggressive approach. So they want to keep it fair. Zuti though. Oh, that combo. No chance for Nefarious or Omicron to really get something done here. The Graph, artillery fire, too strong. And Cringe Alarm will take out both tanks. No chance for them now to recontest. You see how they already scram. There is no real sense to go aggressive. There was a try, but no, they cannot keep them away. Cringe Alarm, look at that positioning with that Bastion. We'd like to see that. Bubba goes aggressive. Back here, but there's nothing really to kill. Instead has to fear for their own life is exactly what's gonna happen. So Bubba is dead. Here's gonna be the May ultimate in front, and 2 people caught in it. No chance of survival. Omicron doesn't get away from the trouble. Will be taken out here. Lots of time is still to work with for the blue team. There's got to be another recontest coming in, but Nefarious. Oh, careful. Can you counter-charge that? You don't need to. You fake that out. It's going to be the shatter now. The timing is perfectly chosen with the Zarya. Oh, Ijon still gets the shatter down, but it doesn't matter. You have 2 kills. Kunjalab is from the side, just spraying so hard, and now with Mizuti launching in that orb, you actually lose Nefarious as well in front. Also, thanks to Simple Mercy, was spraying, not getting killed in all of this bogus. But still, the pink team can stabilize, and that is massive for them. They have a chance to still maybe win this here now, but they have still to survive more than half, 2.5 minutes. Now there's going to be another Nanoblade, not really anything to counter that. And would you look at that 2-piece, and there's a 3, there's a 4. No, never mind, Mizuti gets the melee onto Mura. Oh, he's not going to be happy with that, but he has to accept that fate. So the damage has been done, you see how the blue team is keeping it easy. Look at that. Mizuti will be taken up, but they lose Omicron in front. And the spray of Cringe Alarm is too much for that team. They take out 2 shots. 12 tries to delay a little bit with that high noon, but it doesn't work here. They just crumble under the pressure. That was an overextension and a half right there. And Omicron dead, and everybody being in such a weird position against Cringe Alarm. There's nothing you can really do. Now they try to lock down the right side with a wall. Cringe Alarm just delaying. Oh, yeah, delaying for the combo. Oh, my God. Oh, no. That is brutal. Oh, my word. That was why it was delayed. He was waiting for the graph. Oh, such fantastic communication there. Oh, my word. The blue team. They finished this map. And they finish with more time. 1 minute, 49 seconds for them. And the pink team at least gets the minute straight. So both teams have it winnable. The pink team will be the first one to attack it with the smaller time bank. But what a combo. What a fantastic play of that blue team. Cringe Alarm and Jay Jonas. They just know what they're doing. They just know what to do. How to use the team's power to its best potential. Fantastic. Really. The blue team must be happy with that. Still, the pink team should not be disheartened. They still have all the chances to win this. It's only 49 seconds, quote unquote, only 49 seconds of a difference. That's like one more regroup, one more full-blown team fight. But they have to be pin perfect on their attack. Would be nice for them to get into a good position. Now, composition has not been swapped at all by the blue team. Everyone on their positions. On the other team, Omicron will take a different approach. No more Zarya is going to be the diva instead. Also something that you can play in the brawl here because it can mitigate so much damage. Now that's going to be the issue. The aggression, also the split of both tanks not in the greatest position. Cringe Alarm needs to choose the targets, but it seems like both of the tanks get out alive. Muro with that aggression. Gonna get back to the team though. Now Omicron is taken out of that mech, and that is exactly what you hate to see if you're rooting for that pink team. And now with Omicron dead, it's gonna take a little while. It's gonna be the wall here, and shots as well. Gonna be caught behind that. No chance to survive for that cowboy. And the pink team is not looking good. The pink team is absolutely struggling here. They are in the ropes. Brought down to only 12 seconds. Can they even touch? Can they get into a position? Shots 12 makes the swap onto the Tracer, getting into position to touch fast, but there's going to be the wall in front. They need to break it as fast as possible. They will do that. And now they're going to go aggressive, but nobody touched the point, right? No, Mura makes it actually back onto, there's going to be the nano now applied onto, he needs to get some kills done, but it just can't be achieved. The blue team will take out the rest of that pink team, just looking for the final kills. And that is it. Not a singular tick gained by that pink team. They had a chance there. That nano onto Mura was not a bad idea. They were this close to get the kill onto Ijon, but again, the Genji couldn't get the job done here. And thus, we are seeing a great position for the blue team to finish this. 1 minute and 49. This is not impossible for the pink team to draw, but still, this is such a cringe combi. It's the most classic and easiest brawl that you see right here. With a Rein Zarya, with a Bastion Mei that you as a Genji don't really have that much fun against. I mean, the Bastion is fine, but against the Mei, you always have to respect that. And with the Zarya, of course, the Zarya can hack you up so much. So as a Genji, your play potential, your carry potential is limited against that. I can see it. Yes. Oh, speaking of that, Mura will now take measures into his own hands. Gonna play the Mei. Let's see if we can make the difference here. On the other half, let's see what the blue team is playing. They are switching it up. They know that the pink team is expecting a brawl. Well, there is gonna be something like a brawl, but just not the way you might be used to. Ram Sigma with Cringe Alarm on the Symmetra right now. Sim for Mercy on the Junkrat. Well, you still have brawling power, but with lots of poke as well. So you can control some range. You can keep people at bay, and you have J. Jonas on that Ramatra. And the Symmetra, of course, opens up so many ways of rotating. It's going to be the wall up top from Europe, but not really anything to be walled off here. Try to go aggressive here. That bomb on top of shots 12, who also is on the Bastion here to counter. But a good choice here from the blue team. They play this smart. They play this with time, with lots of patience. at the pink team, well, they also play this patiently though, because they know that the blue team needs to come to them, but they can poke them out a little bit, just in case they need to brawl. They would have the means to do it. So now down to 60 seconds. They're really taking their time, but now look at Nefarious! But Mazuti, how did Mazuti die? Wait, what? Well, we never know, but Shots 12 now is in a world of pain, but would you look at that, the blue team, even though they are seemingly now on the back foot, they have done so much damage. Your niche drops so low, and what a shot here from Mura. So you get the kill onto Ijon. You will delay the inevitable for Ijon. And now, well, let's see, the blue team, they had a great idea, but the execution was faulty. So, down to 30 seconds. Lots of ults coming up for both teams. Omicron trying to chase down Simple Mercy is gonna happen here, but Telos still dies up top. Bubba should still be able to get the rest off here. Gonna be the wall in front. Would you look at that? So many targets. Throws it up, and it's so perfect. Shots 12 will take a few kills and a lot of damage here applied onto Jay Jonas, but it's not over yet. Windows in front here. Simple Mercy launching in that tire, looking for the targets. Shots 12 is already dead, and Simple Mercy will take out the Mercy. In fact, Bubba is dead here, and now this could not be enough. Talos gets the window up, but can you stabilize upon that? That's going to be a lot of healing necessary to keep everybody alive, and maybe not C9 here. Can they even make it back onto point? They cannot. Nefarious drops way too low, not stable enough, and that is the GG here. Unfortunate for the pink team. They have tried their best. They have made this a very fantastic effort, but it is the blue team, and there you go. That's gonna be the combo. That's gonna be the combo. We have seen it. We've seen it here. Look at that delay. We were like, okay, why is he delaying? Well, why is that? And there you go. That's why. Because communication is key in this game. Because team play is what it's all about. And that marks the end of that fantastic scrap on King's Row. What a messy one, but what a fun one as well. Fitting name, yeah. Relax, man. Relax, bro. GG, man, GG. I've remembered why I don't play tag. Ah. Well, you still made the best out of it. That was really a GG, man. Of course, that comp is really hard to play against, but hey, you made the best out of it. And you were down like 49 seconds and could have won still. Like, it's alright. It's really alright. Apart from feeding a few times, I did my best, yeah. See? You know, feeding also takes some effort, you know. Gotta respect the hustle. So it seems like the next map is also already known. It's gonna be Ilios next. So we're gonna go on to Control. Still half an hour left for the PUGs. I would suspect there's like enough for 2 games, maybe. Remembered how to play Zarya halfway through the first round. Good. Hey. Well, almost enough. Could have won that. May requires mad work. I mean, there were some good walls. Fake flex DPS. Can't even play May. Hey. You know. Sometimes even within the sub role, there can be heroes that you cannot play. I guess. It's suboptimal, obviously, but still. Yeah, just, I mean, if you want to know her because you want to be a real flex DPS, then of course, put some work into her. That's that. What I'm saying is, you didn't play that poorly, and I guess it's okay to not know a certain hero to a certain degree. That was a fun match. I know, Ijon. I know. I've been watching it, in case you didn't notice. Hey, you did well, man. Your Ryan is still sharp as always. I saw those shatters. I saw those little MTDs that you were sprinkling here and there. That is a fast one, real Gulag boy. He's really, really fast at balancing that. So I'm gonna go right back. Miro, what did you do? It's avant-garde, by the way, for those who are wondering. It's the very same person. Well, it doesn't matter what the reasoning behind these little outbursts in the chat are. We're gonna go to Ilios. We're gonna start on runes, and we're gonna see where Magic6 will take us for this round, for this little piece of history. What? Yeah, imagine. Hey, that was a compliment. Joe, that was a compliment. You hit so many cool shatters. What do you mean? What do you mean what? D double what's D double what is it called? D column or something like that? D double column? Not the shatters. What do you mean? The MTD. I mean MTD is such a classic, man. I love MTD. Oh, because you okay. Sarcasm. Alright. Yeah, indeed I did watch that match. Oh, hell yeah, I did. Ooh, that rollout, by the way, from Talos. So we have some switch-ups, of course. New people coming in, quote-unquote new people there. Actually, we have seen all of these people today, but now with a different team constellation, let's see where this leads us. Shots 12 still on that DPS line. Talos now on the tank. Yeah, you can make it back, of course. Imagine that Steve Dart hits Talos here. Imagine. That would have been a noob hunter instantly. I swear. Oh, Yuki. Okay. Respect the fist, of course. Tracer will get out alive. That's 12. Gonna fall here. On the other half, Pearl is also dead here. So both teams lose the DPS. Now there's gonna be more, though, to that. Because Chili is dead here as well. And Zenyatta as well. It's just a trade-off. All the teams just taking out each other. Big Jonas, aggressive on point. Needs to watch out for the team, though. They have trouble with Mira in the back. But J. Jonas will stay alive for now. Talos drops super low. And the virus that Pearl applied will take that soul. But Shots 12 will refrag that. So it's a very even fight for now. Both teams doing their best, making this as scrappy as possible. Game quality is really tremendous today. Shout out to the balancing team. We have to say that. So blue team takes the point now. Not too much effort done here, but careful there, Jonas. That is not a good position. Nope. Unorthodox can also not help Yoshi out. So it was just trying to get out here. In case somebody wants to get fancy, Unorthodox has that platform. Which doesn't really need anywhere, but you know. So, back to the drawing board for the blue team. They are such a good position, but it's over for now. Shots 12. Putting some pressure onto J. Jonas, who immediately has to bail and use a bubble for the way out. But still, you can keep everyone at bay. This is a really smart one. Unorthodox, though, with a very defensive tree. It's going to be the pulse attempt, and actually it's more than an attempt, but Shots 12 can take out UQ. Came out of that recall. Pearl, though, dives into the backline, gets the second support here as well. So the pink team has a fantastic position to finish this one. Shots 12 thinks that this is the way to go for a Death Blossom, but the situation was neither ideal nor were you outside that bubble, so there was no way you could even get any damage done. There's somebody from the pink team. Oh, it is Talos still keeping that chance alive, and Chili makes it back on. We know that there's a primal available. Yoshi needs to be careful here. Sleep not gonna be applied, but health way too low at Chili now with that primal rage. Yoda's gonna use that grab to lock Shots 12 and maybe to not get finished off, but it doesn't matter to Kira. Not caught in that, and Pearl gets that deflected virus. Juicy, the pink team. What a recontest from Talos. It really looked like the blue team, they had everything under control. Well, never mind then. Never flippin' mind. Zenyatta taken out as well, and look at that DPS line going ham. No answer seemingly from the pink team. There's going to be now the Nanoblade. Mira is looking for the kills, but now it also gets EMB'd here. Well, doesn't matter though, even though that is not his finest blade. 100% still achieved. The pink team takes Ruins. But wonder if platform into Ananate's actually viable against Rush. Oh, I see what you mean. Well, that's interesting. I like that thought. Don't think it's that consistent though, because of the long cooldowns. And because you can counteract it pretty easily, actually. But the idea is cool. I think it can set up for a kill or two. In one situation, maybe. And after that, the enemy team will just shield it off. Yeet! This time it's J. Jonas here with the Doomfist. Ah, it's Zenyatta on the ball. Oh boy, that is every support's worst nightmare. Ball Doomfist. Well, as I say it, Obito is the first to die from that pink team to that ball. And it is a support, of course. But Pearl is taken out as well. So it's a 5v5 scenario. Still one support less, though, for the pink team. Which is usually the more valuable kill. Now with Unorthodox, though, dead on the blue team. There's an opening for the pink team to maybe succeed. Shots 12 at the boop for Zenyatta, but of course you can use that retract function as well on that hook. So Zenyatta will stay alive, but the blue team needs to go out somehow. And look at Yuki dropping so low. Chili needs to respect the ball here. Zenyatta sees blood in the water, but Chili makes it back into Obito's sideline. So the NR will keep the win still alive for now. The pink team on Ilios, well, right? Well, funny. Ilios Lighthouse gaining the first percentage. Oh, that was close. That was really close for Pearl. But they get out of life still just for a little bit. But the tracking is absolutely perfect here. Still, it's going to be Miura the one taking the kills. So 2 kills here. Both DPS fall to that single Genji. Again, showing you the might of this guy. Blue team really not looking too fine. They need to win this map, remember, to keep this winnable. I wonder if we have all... Oh wait, panels? Whee! Should be fine though. Nice, makes it back into Obito's sideline. So all good. Obito's just like a healing turret up top right now. Not really contested because the blue team has to respect so many here. There's gonna be now the Nanoblade popped, and there's both supports already dead. So damage is done here. Obito's taken out though, but still, you should have enough stability to just not be bothered too much by what's going on here. 72% and counting. Zenyatta gonna try to force everybody back to point, but there's not really a lot happening here. J. Jonas also died to shots 12 in the back line. Swap to the soldier. So let's see. I wonder if we have a third map, despite of now this probably going to 0 because the blue team is just not looking good. The blue team has no stability, no killing power whatsoever. They have so much trouble with Miura in the back line. No access to anyone here, so they are really much struggling. No chance here for J. Jonas. Yeah, it's gonna be that. So that's gonna be the pink team. That's gonna be a GG. 2-0 here on Ilios. We're not gonna see well, so as you can see, there is no third map. Could have been a thing to actually implement, but it's whatever. So Miura gonna give us the play of the game. Ah, that, yeah, I remember where that graph actually missed him. Oh, that deflect. Yes. And Yuki, where are you going? Where are you going, lad? Oh, Jesus. Okay, didn't actually get the kill. Alrighty. And we immediately have the next map. Circuit Royale is chosen. Did we have Circuit Royale last time on 6v6? Not entirely sure, but I think this map could be very interesting to see in a 6v6 scenario. Because now you have, with the second tank, you have more options to contest space. Usually you just go Sigma. Most of the time. Of course, you're not obliged to do so, but Sigma is the default option. With 6v6 being a thing, though, you have a second tank. Now, what do you choose? Do you choose a Zarya to help out the Sigma maybe going a little bit more aggressive, or the Zarya being a pressure point onto the Sigma? Do you maybe choose something more divey? Do you maybe go for a Diva that can peel around to counteract any dives, so just help out the Sigma? Or do you just throw the Sigma out of the window, just go full brawl or full dive, just go Winston Ball and just go into the poke composition in the backline, just whipping everyone's butt? One second. Oh, lobby is ready. I need a sweet F all. Oh wait, I need to swap scene. There you go. Alright. What do you mean, Pearl, by that? Oh, now you're on support. Ah, that's what you mean. I can play sub. Is that what you mean? Alright. So we have been talking about what to do now, especially with that 6v6 option. So you have two tanks, what do you do? And that's the hybrid comp that I was talking about that is played right now by the pink team. You have Achille and Telos on the Sigma Doomfist, which just makes sense. You have the Sigma that really contests the space, provides a backbone, while Telos is going to chase targets. Just make sure that if the enemy is going anything pokey, they won't enjoy their time. On the other half, Zenyatta is gonna force the queen onto that. Bubba, now on the tank. That's gonna be a Junker Queen Sigma. Curious. But Junker Queen is not exactly a hero you like to see on long sideline maps. You usually take that as a brawl, but anything brawly right now is just way too strong. Zenyatta, though, will take that close quarter fight. Still, it's gonna be Mira, the first one to take Achilles. Zenyatta drops very low, but there's gonna be the deflect blocking. Carnage. And shots 12 with a kill onto Omicron. Baba falls now as well, so the pink team, they know what to do here. It is an interesting composition, an interesting idea that the blue team had, but overall, you just... Well, you're playing from that bottom car, and with Mira just rolling around, taking the high grounds for free, and just taking the kills. There's just not much to do, right? And also, Regulak was playing himself, I just realized. Oh, man. A veteran from the Uniliga. Showing off his skill. He has a little headache, though, and of course, he's a little bit chill. Look at shots 12. Well, haha. Regular avoided that. Pulse bomb doesn't hit though, unfortunately. Still, he is gonna take Obito out of the fight for a little bit. Have to turn around to deal with Gulag Void. Did not succeed in doing though. Pearl now with a try, but it's gonna be eaten by Bubba. That's a huge eat onto that Captive Sun. So the blue team can now use that corner. And that's the thing now though, with Junker Queen getting picked into a Doom, could be something that's gonna be... Oh, I think that was... Oh, wait a minute. I think Zenyatta got slapped. Oh boy, and Mura with that Nano Blade. Oh my, it's gonna be 4. Falling to that. Maybe 5 if you take out Omicron, but should have the Burrow though. So there's not much to do. We'll just get out. First point capped by that pink team. This guy's gotta stop trying the JQ, man. I'm getting embarrassing. It's getting embarrassing. Hey, leave my queen alone, okay? I respect it. Don't care if it's bad or not. I just love Jungle Queen gameplay. I'm a queen enjoyer myself. But yeah, I see why she is particularly bad. She doesn't have a space anywhere, really. Now, let's really look at it from an analysis perspective. Right now, the pink team is just rolling through. But from an analysis perspective, she's a brawl tank, right? So she's meant for brawl. Dive options, well, you just go Winston, Diva, Ball, just better. Poke. Hey, do you really want to play a Jungle Queen into Poke without any shields? You're just gonna get murdered. Well, and in brawl, hey, Ryan, Ram, Zarya, potentially Orisa and Mauga, all are not really heroes that a Jungle Queen likes to see, right? Natural armor health next patch would make sense, to be honest. Ooh, that's a good punch. Oh, Gulag Boy! Wait a minute! He just did the thing! He just did the pulse bomb kills of Doom, the blue team. It's gonna be just fine here. They will stabilize here. Now this is gonna be interesting. Because once the card is on top of that high ground, it's gonna be so hard to attack. You need to get up that hill. And especially if you have poking power, you can keep them at bay. There's just so many angles. But you don't really have that much poking power in that composition now, do ya? So the blue team, they won't really be able to use that sideline. Oh, careful there, Omicron. Yeah, just realized that. It's gonna use the dash to get out. That the real Gulag Boy? Yes, that is him. That is him. The Hope Goats player. Okay, there was an attempt at Pearl, but Got it. I think it might have gotten blocked by Baba. Doesn't happen here. Oh, that is a seismic shock and a half by Omicron to get 2 kills here. Mira with a Nanoblade though, hunting down the target's gonna get 2 kills and maybe another one here. So Moira struggling to stay alive. Omicron wants to push Mira away. He's gonna not succeed in doing so. Yuki though is still alive, just trying to survive the Sigma, maybe even getting the kill. No, will bail out, but now almost gets into a position where Mira can finish Yuki off, and that's gonna happen though, unfortunately. But Omicron will take the late kill onto Chili, so it's not over yet for the blue team. They can respond just correctly here. Mob will be sent though onto the point. Look at that, even with the tank passive there onto the headshot, doesn't matter, you still get the kills here. Oh, Omicron, I'm not sure if you really want to end up there. Everybody's looking at you, you know. Oh my, Omicron! I am 100% sure he didn't want to go that deep. It looked so weird what he did. I think it was the biggest frick up he could have thought of. And now with Baba dead is also going to be bad. Yuki will be taken out of that ultimate. Still, there's going to be the try of Zenyatta with that ultimate to get something done. At least you secure the kill onto Chili. But you will be taken out in the backline before really getting anything done. And now Shots 12 is just hitting those shots, no pun intended, onto the rest of the team. And that's going to be the second point here. Took them a little bit, brought them down to their knees somewhat, but still enough time to work with for the pink team. Yeah, but yeah, Jungle Queen with armor would make sense, because then you at least would have more survivability in those double tank fights in front, because so many brawl options are just way too tanky. Okay, Regulak boy. Well, Shots 12 just got melted. Okay. So Mira, it's your time to die now. 3, 2, and 1. Well, anyways, it's gonna be the Nanoblade here. It's gonna be also with the Captain Sun. Yuki gets out of harm's way. Unorthodox needs to fear for his life. Just gets out of range to survive. So that was lucky here. Goes in deep. Almost gets the kill onto Regulak boy, who's looking for that pulse bomb. And also for the kill onto Shots 12. Succeeded. Oh, Rico wasn't ready here. Careful here. The rock doesn't secure the kill though, so Regulak boy still alive and ready to go. It's gonna be the post bomb attempt. The stick's not there, but Telos is around the corner and punches Regulak boy into the wall. The pink team has a little bit of momentum right here. But the Chili will use that. Gonna lift up a few targets, but immediately gets script here. Yuki was the one caught in it. Shots 12 will take out Baba. That support line is just not really synergetic with that Winston, so you don't really have anything to do here, but Shots 12 certainly is doing something as he's just taking kills left and right. No chance for the blue team to stabilize here. Baba will still make it onto point. You have a primal available, which will be used, but of course, so many people looking at that. Yuki comes out of spawn though with that coalescence, tries to get Shots 12 somehow into the grave, but that pylon is just healing way too much. Oh boy, and there you go. Still, Shots 12 is alive. It still doesn't matter though. The blue team will stabilize because they get the kills on the other half of this point. And despite everything, despite of that fantastic effort of that pink team, they will fall. The blue team can stabilize for now, down to 30 seconds. It actually makes the swap onto the Ramatra, but I guess you know that you can touch here. Telos getting into position. Somewhat at least, but needs to get off that high ground just to make sure that Omicron doesn't get the kills. But now you see, oh, the blood in the water. That's 2 kills from Telos. Oh no, Omicron and Unorthodox both dead. That is exactly the opening you need. Now you need a lot of pressure down to the backline. You take out Baba. Now you need to hunt down the supports first, and there is just Yuki left. Regulak boy now the one dancing around, has the pulse bomb here. Doesn't get anything from it though. There's gonna be the tree now planted on point, but the pink team is just taking the kills right now. There's no real chance to stabilize. They are just trying to stall it as much as they can. Maybe Regulak boy can bring his team back, but there is just no chance with so much staying power for that pink team. And that's gonna conclude that attack round. 3 points gained. No time bank, though, left for the pink team. So I'm curious what the blue team will do on the attack. Alright. Side swap. Can the blue team answer accordingly? Can they push this to the limit? Or can the pink team prevail? We'll take Circuit Royale, our seemingly last map for today. Home. I'm gonna check that. Yeah, okay. Yeah, Circuit Royale is our last map.
The faster the years go.
It's likely that time is passing at the same rate it always has. Barring relativistic effects, of course.
Yes, yes. Alright, so we have a dive front line. Omicron is gonna still play the classic Circuit Royale game and go for the snipers. Other than that, really divey, really mobile. Okay, Omicron. That's a lot of respect already before shots 12. There's gonna be a swap. Go into the dive here with Unorthodox, still sticking to that Life Weaver. Not for long though, it seems like. You just don't have enough healing here. You just don't have enough healing with that Life Weaver and Kiriko. You have no burst heal. Someone need to be careful with the distances. So the composition not really that synergetic. On the other half, you have a Brawl Poke hybrid. Still with Mura, of course, forcing the Genji, but that is nothing new. So you have more than a hybrid here, I guess. Yuki now swapping away from the Kiriko instead on the Moira? Okay, the blue team is really cooking, but hey, let them cook. Maybe they bring up a fine 2-star meal. After that, they should have some more pressure right now. Both tanks are just anchoring on point. But they have to, obviously. Because of the supports just not being capable for the long-range heals. And Talos needs to be careful here. We'll stay alive, though. Still, not anything gained right now. Shatter is already available for Talos. Look at that. It's just an absolute massacre right here. The dive attempt is not the worst thing, but you have to be aggressive here. It's gonna be the Shatter. What is that? Oh, Muir still gets Unorthodox. I'm just not sure. Just not sure if that support line is really it. You can play the dive here. You can try to go onto squishy targets, trying to go on both the supports. Maybe shots 12 here and just ignore the tank line. But right now they're just not doing it. And as you can see, Zenyatta will also try the idea of the hybrid here. It's going to be Yuki with a Coalescence, but also the Nanoblade. Ready for Baba. Ready for Miura, who doesn't get a kill here. Obito is dead, though. The Bob from shots 12. Take out Gulag Bow. Oh, and you take out Pearl and the Captive Son with it. Miura is down to 3 HP. Can he really do something here? Unorthodox will plant the tree, though. In the front line, Miura now finally gets that healing passive, but needs to witness his team falling. Will be out alive for now. The blue team finally gets the job done. The Rhine swap was basically it here. Either you swap out the support line and go into the full dive, or you go hybrid yourself. Now Zenyatta. Looking for Talos here in front. Needs to be careful though. It's going to be a lot of damage here. And of course, shots 12 making this a highlight reel yet again. The Ashe is just too good here. You need to get some pressure onto shots 12, but look at that. It's just gonna jump into harm's way. It's lucky to at least not get killed by shots 12, but it's Miura instead winning the Genji duel. I'm trying to get out. Down to a minute. Tanks want to stabilize here. Should be able to do so. They're in the line where the supports can reach them, but Zenyatta's taking a lot of damage. Oh. That. What is that Shatter? Well, what did just happen? I don't know what really happened. There was a Shatter launcher, not much here. Unorthodox though with that. Again, very defensive tree. Gravitic Flux catches a few people here. That's 12 with a kill onto Gulag Boy who just came out of his... Oh no! Baba needs to be so careful. Well, it's gonna be taken out here at least. They take Pearl. Yuki also with a kill onto Chili. It's not done yet. The blue team has a chance to break through, and this needs to be that chance. Telos drops very low, and there you go. It's gonna be the kill here, but wow, was that a scrap. So the blue team will stay alive. And that despite of losing real Gulag Boy so early, he really got taken out there. Out. of that recall. Shots 12. So precise. That was such a great kill to witness. Now the blue team having a chance though, getting the stun. Shots 12. Very close to another Bob. Well, there's so many ults actually that the pink team has. They can just cycle it through because the other team just doesn't have anything. Mira hunts down the first target, waits it out here for the next, but gets pinned into the wall and doesn't have any chance to survive any further. So the pink team still up one person though, because Gulak Boy got caught there in the backline. But look at that damage into the backline. They can absolutely run this down mid despite of being down one. Now they have turned the table. They have flipped the fight, but Telos will still get the kill here. Bubba needs to do whatever they can to get the kill here. 90 seconds still left. Bramble Rage would be a tool to help out. Survive on point, maybe push some people back. Or secure kills. There's so many things that Bubba can do. Gets in position in the backline. Wants to get onto the Ana here. Obito having a lot of trouble here. At least pulls back both the supports. Obito makes it now at the point. Wants to help out his team, but now Bubba will go in, juggles everybody away from that card, and Obito drops extremely low and was able to heal himself though with that nade. It's going to be taken out, and the blue team will take all that chaos, all the space that Bubba made here to push that card into the finish line. It's not over yet. This has Kings Row vibes, where we had one team that was struggling so hard, barely made it into first point, and then pushed through. Let's see if the story continues here. And we see tons and tons of beef and chili with that swap onto the Ramatra Rhine again. We had that earlier. You're so limited in range when you have that. Still, that map, even though there's a lot of long sightlines, you always need to keep in mind that on point C you cannot always use them. That was a juicy fast strike here by Telos. Now needs to be careful though. Try to hunt him down. Telos is still in the position though. On the side, they forgot him. Gets back though. In front. Close to a shatter. Needs to be careful though. It's gonna be the nano now onto a chili, it seems like. Oh yeah, that's gonna be a lot of damage, and Yato is gonna stay alive. But now Omicron goes into the backline here, but Telos will peel for his supports. Gets the kill. Nonetheless, the blue team is up one. Still pushing card. They have the chance to finish this, but Bubba is dead up top. Was not able to get the Primal Rage ready. Now Orthodox needs to be careful here. Telos sees the blood in the water. There's not much to do here. Pulse Bomb's gonna be latched onto Telos here. Who's gonna block that shatter. And now there's gonna be the shatter himself. Oh, it's huge! He gets 4 onto the ground. This is absolutely picture perfect from Telos. They can get the job done here. The pink team will get the few kills here. Shots 12 with the swap onto the Cassidy. You know, and Orthodox tries to get out alive and will succeed in doing so. Lifeweaver still has some mobility. Never forget. It's a very fast high noon here from Shots 12. So what to do? Primal is a thing. Yuki close to potentially another coalescence, but the pink team has so many ultimates. Almost 5, 4, and the one of Obito. And Bubba the will get Telos first. And now Bubba can do what he can do best. And what the hell did just happen? Okay, game. Still, the pink team take out more kills. It's gonna be the nano as well to keep Pearl alive, and that should be it. The pink team is just looking too good. Gulag Boy will get the kill on Obito, but it doesn't matter. There's still too much left of that pink team, and the blue team cannot finish off their miracle run here. So it's gonna be the finish right here, and the pink team emerging victorious, and Mura yet again collecting his PUGs and adding another to his fine collection. Oh yeah, that metal blade. Oh yeah, 2 people caught in that room. That's just what you like to see. You slice them up. That's 4 kills on that PUG. Perfectly executed as per usual of the Finnish Genji Magician. Ah. Alright. Yusan had 54 eliminations. Indeed he did. And 6 deaths. Typical. It's just one of those days where he just isn't in great form, you know. One of his worst performances, actually. Almost average. Almost average, Yuzan. The classic, you know. The classic. Alright, but this means GG's. This was a fun. Alright. That is it. That have been the games. That was Magic 6 Pugs today. God dang. No, that was great. That was fun. That was a good session. Definitely. Alright. Without further ado, GG's, y'all. GG's. Thank you so much. I salute you for this tremendous performance. As per usual, an absolute banger session. Well, as per usual. I mean, it's the second time we actually come together for these Magic 6 Pugs, but they have been spectacular so far. And I hope you guys also had your fun. We had, what, 6 matches? Or was it 7? No, it should be 6. 6 maps today. Absolute fantastic matches all around. We had so much fun watching you guys. At some point I had to tone down my energy a little bit because I got noise complaints again. My sister apparently is getting ready for her shift, and well, she was sleeping while I was yelling up here. You know, it is what it is. Need to wake up at 6 tomorrow. Well, good night, Danny. Good night on a Sunday. Well, it doesn't matter. Good night, man. Have a good rest. And thank you for being here, man. It was very fun as per usual. Alright. So, there's not much. Oh, Sunday shift. Double pay. I see what you're doing. Keep up the grind, man. Keep up the grind. Anyways, there is not much to say other than thank you so much for being here, for being in the stream, for playing these games. It has been an absolute joy. I will make sure to make this VOD public if you want to see the cast. Well, so check out the channel a little later after the stream. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed today's Pugs. The next session is going to be announced again by our good old friend Real Gulag Boy. And we'll see where these Pugs will end up next. I can't guarantee I will cast all of them next week. Next week there's probably not going to be Pugs because we have the 2 weeks schedule, unless we change it, of course. But for now, default is 2 weeks, and after that, there's definitely not going to be a casting stream because I will be out of home. They've been doing weekly. Oh, really? All right. Just didn't get players last week. Yeah, I know, but the weekly. Are you really doing it weekly? I'm not entirely sure. I thought this was just because we didn't want to have such a big break in between, that the Pugs have a 4-week break now with this one session going downhill. So, but yeah, we can discuss that, of course, in the Discord. It's up to you guys. It's up to you. I'm just a caster. You can just play even without my streams. So even when I can't cast, you can still play. But yeah, today was a good day to cast, so I took the chance. But yeah, let's discuss that in Discord. Discussion in Discord is a good point. If you have any feedback that you want to directly reach the devs, make sure to write into the feedback channels. Because Toasty, who was here before also in the Pugs lobby himself, but also here in chat, is the leading developer of this fantastic workshop code alongside his team. So whenever you have something on your mind, when you want something balanced, when you are considering something and you want to share it with the devs of this workshop code, there is a chance to do so. The feedback channels are set up in the Magic6 Discord. Yes, I will do so. I will do so, Yuzan, Mura, however you want to be called. Alright, GG's, man. GG's. I will make it public, yes. Yeah, but other than that, that's been it for today. Thank you so much for attending. As said, next week, probably on Wednesday, is going to be my farewell cast for the Rope Goats. It has been an awesome 2 years. Well, I'm almost getting emotional already. It's going to be a hell of a cast. I hope we win it. We can finish off my stay at the Rope Goats with a victory. And see where the journey will take us. But for today, that is everything. as said, hope you enjoyed the PUGs. If you have feedbacks, please share it with us. And see you guys soon. Have a good one.